Welcome to the Crimson Circle Connection Center. We're here live in Louisville, Colorado with a wild, lively, incredible Schaumburg group.
Wow.
Wow, see,
Yeah.
I could feel the energy.
They're kind of noisy today.
Oh, they're incredible today, beyond
it's,
words.
Yeah, we forgot to put the drugs in the water and
The
the
Kool-Aid,
coffee
you put
and
in
the
the
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Yeah.
You have to remember to do that next time. They
Yeah.
get much quieter. A little Dramamine goes a long way. It's especially good during the marabs. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I've got a little dilemma. I hope you don't mind me bringing up here as we get started. The dilemma is that as we were getting ready, the music was playing, and the energy actually did kind of start to settle down.
Really?
Yeah, and well, a little bit.
For you.
Yeah, and Adamus suddenly shows up. A lot
Shocking.
of times. Well, a lot of times he waits until just before his stage call. But
But he was there all last night. What would stop him?
well, now it's our time. And he tries to respect that, other than at night when we go to bed.
Yeah, he doesn't respect that. I have to sleep with you and
But
Adamus.
I'm just sitting.
That's not how I was wired.
We're not going to get into any sort of comparison right now because there is no way I'm going to win this one. No way at all. So I'm just going to leave that go. But so I was sitting here listening to the beautiful music that we play all the time. That's Majestic Land by Michael Hoppy. No relationship because my family is not musical. But I'm listening to the music and I feel Adamus come in. Oh, wow, that's kind of surprising that he's hanging around this early. And he kind of suggested that we just get going with him. We dispense with all the slides.
No problem.
And all the movies and everything else we have. And he said, why are we all here? Now,
Put him down.
I did, no. I just want to tell you, I stood up to him.
Oh, whoa! You did, whoa!
And I said, you better watch it because my dragon's been hanging around and and it's hungry and I'm going to sick it on you. I didn't really say that. I said,
Good.
No, I said, we probably have more media today than any other shout we've had in a long time, more movie things you get to watch. And we spent a long time getting prepared for this, and the staff worked really, really hard on getting everything ready. And I know you think it just all looks so smooth, and it's so beautiful, and
it
so
is.
exquisite, and yeah, it is. But we want to make it look like seamless, like it's just happening. And he was kind of pushing me a little bit more. He said, but don't you want to get on with the shout? And it's like, hey, listen, I'm in charge here. I'm the boss. Back off now.
Boy,
You
we
wait
can
an
see
hour
that.
you wait an hour and a half, and that's the way it is. I'm not going to compromise on this. And so if I fall dead in just a moment, now you know.
You were the one that said, now, Linda, when we get this going, you keep this going because we've got a tight schedule.
We have a lot of slides to cover today, a lot of things to talk about. So anyway, he backed away.
Wow, whoa. You go, Jeff, you go.
Oh, actually, I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about what happens back there at the booth. They've got it locked down. Don't let him back there. Anyway, we have a lot going on today, but more than anything, we're delighted to have the production crew from Rude Awakening here with us today with the camera. Ooh, where's Sandra? Sandra, are you around? Oh, there you are, Sandra. And George?
Jonathan.
Where's George? Right there.
George,
Yeah.
Jonathan,
And Teeth in the back. So we've had a week of filming.
Quite a
They've
week.
been all around filming the mountains and just taking part in all that Colorado has to offer. So no, I'm just
what is wrong
kidding.
with you?
It's legal, but I'm just kidding. They've had to work too hard. They've had to work way too hard. They haven't had time for that nonsense. So anyway, you take a look at some of the equipment that they have. This stuff is
stunning,
yeah. As a matter of fact, Peter, our technical manager, was saying, hey, we just got new cameras here, these like R2D2 things, and he's saying, but wouldn't those great big ones look good? And it's like, no, Peter, not right now, Peter, back off. Anyway, you guys are going to be filming today throughout the day and getting some shots of the audience, particularly about the time we break open the wine. They're really going to be, they want to get Chambord in its true environment, its natural habitat.
It's an exciting project. They're really, truly, Adamus keeps talking about that second wave, and it's clear to me that this project that they're developing will certainly be attractive to that second wave, and it's exciting.
Well, and there's been no documentary like this. I mean, there's been a lot of spiritual documentaries, but this is about rude awakening.
It's not sleepy.
We know what that's like. I mean, the documentary is about us, about all of us going through this coming to realization, and it's pretty damn rude at times. Or is that just me? No, it's not. So, but we're getting there, and we have each other. That's the most important thing. Linda and I just love what we do because we get to do it with you. We're walking side by side, shoulder to shoulder, going through our own issues and dragons and everything else, and loving it. And we get to do it with you. And that's the amazing part. So thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay, moving along. Geez, we got a lot of outer towners today.
We do. Of course, the Rude Awakening crew, which is all from Europe. George kind of cohabitates, so you kind of live everywhere. But we're excited, and let me go through.
Hang on a second, if you don't mind. I got to get a shot of Edith's face as she's watching the monitor. She's like looking at, why is that's playing? Edith, that's art. That's art. Yeah. Yuck. Well, no, I mean, it's up to your perception, and it's just, it's a human.
Buddy.
Yeah.
We need to move on.
Oh, we need to. Sorry. Yeah. Edith, smile.
I'm following your cue.
You might be on this movie, and you don't want the Edith face on the movie. You want that smile. There you go. Okay, Linda. Okay.
How much media do we have?
A lot.
Okay. Who said let's keep it moving, Linda?
Adamus. Go ahead.
We love you all, but we do want to make this go well and go smooth, and that's why I'm being my teacher pain in the butt side, because I'm entitled with this today. Okay, we'll go there. Okay, from Switzerland, we have Fred. Where are you, Fred? There.
Fred Crenbrough from Switzerland. Go ahead and stand up, Fred. Thank you. Fred, good to see you. And actually, we've known each other since before Crimson Circle.
Yes.
Before there was ever... No, it was even before that. It was up in Breckenridge a long time ago.
At a crying event.
Yeah. So good to see you here. And Fred and Rennie hosted the one time we did the workshop in Switzerland. They ran out of room. They were going to have it at their flat, and then we ran out of room. So he actually got a tent in the circus that night. You rented out the tent. We were under the big top. It was amazing. And that's when Tobias channeled
the seven seals.
And we did not know, but right next door to the tent was the seal cage.
And we could hear them barking while we were doing it. It was hysterical.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm in Switzerland, I'm in a big top tent in the circus, and the seals are barking.
And from Lithuania, we have Christina and Orion right up front here.
Well, right up front. Wow.
Welcome.
Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
And of course, Jonathan and Sandra from Netherlands. Okay. And Simone from Portugal. Where are you, Simone?
Hi, Simone.
Nice that
Hi,
you're
good
here.
to see you again.
Okay. And then Anya from Kentucky. Where are you?
Good to see you.
And Elka from Massachusetts. Where are you?
Right
Thank
here.
you.
Good to see you again.
Jill from New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey.
Good to see you.
Also, Claudia from New Jersey.
Hi, Claudia.
Good to see you. And Anne from New York.
Hi, Anne.
Nice to see you, Anne. How are you? Maureen, also from New York. Where are you, Maureen? No, Maureen isn't here yet. Okay, and then George from Oregon. Mary Beth from Oregon.
George, Mary Beth.
Yeah. And last but not least, Laura from Salt Lake, Utah.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, we got you covered.
Wow, good.
You did well.
Got through that without a lot of chatting on your part. Okay, we're going to... We joke because I always say, okay, Linda, we have a lot to cover today. We've got to keep things moving. And she's like, you're the one that's always yammering. So, okay, Edith, we're
They
done
know
with that
too
slide
much.
now. Last month, the Emergence series. I think it was 7, 7. And I know we've all forgotten about it.
No,
No?
no,
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, in any case, we're going to watch a preview. Let's sit down and see what we did last month.
no, we didn't forget. Not this time.
No. Oh, that's right. What's that? This is Aspectology Month, and it all ties in with the dragon. The dragon. The dragon is here to help you find all the things that are still aspects. It's 11:59. Do you know where your aspects are? And if you don't, the dragon is going to find them and put them right in front of you. Why? To do what? To integrate them. One of the Ascended Masters came up to me recently and said, I'm observing Shambhala and what they're doing, and I know now that they're going to make it. The question is, once you come to full realization, and that's when you realized, then what? Now, on the surface, it doesn't sound like a very big question, but it's caused the biggest raging debate ever at the Ascended Masters Club about what next. Some of the Ascended Masters are saying, but if I were them, I would want some sort of mission to do. And I said, well, isn't it really more of a passion? And I said, I'm going to call it a massion. I didn't get that reaction up there. Up there I got the, ooh.
Ooh.
Mission and passion, a passionate mission. The other side of the aisle says, but they've come to realization, let them be free. Let them just wake up in the morning not knowing. Let them experience whatever they want to experience. So is it a massion or total freedom?
More passion, for sure.
Passion. You're on the massion side of the
I'm
fence.
on the mashing side.
Yes, I want passion. I completely agree with passion. And yet the total freedom, it's going to be my choice.
Actually, I am going to say and. It doesn't have to be a binary choice.
I'm going to go with freedom also.
Freedom. Okay.
I both.
Both.
Ideally, I would love to follow my passion, physically express it for 6 hours a day, 4 days a week, to have a balanced life.
Well, I kind of agree with her, but I like the passion,
Okay.
but with times of freedom.
So it's something to really feel into, because the Master is now asking each and every one of you, what next? What do we do? Do we find a massion? Our passion, that's something to do, or do we just hang? Do we just hang out all day, take long walks by ourselves? And here's another little part of it. Try to get out of the old human mind when you're considering this, because there's some things really awaiting you that the human couldn't really even imagine right now because of something called beliefs. Beliefs are aspects. They're aspects of the mind. They're the belief systems. And the problem with beliefs is that people believe them. What's happening right now where we are is the dragon is going in and saying, here's this belief. You didn't even know you had it maybe, but it's there, and it's this great big obstruction. Are you ready to tear it down? Are you ready to let go of that belief? Beliefs are, they are a sense. It is a way of perceiving reality. Now, trying to thread this all back together, the initial question about your massion or total freedom. And my point here, it's not about what you believe. I mean, you can have beliefs, but ultimately it's about what you allow. Allowing is without predetermination. You're not saying, here's how it has to turn out. Allowing is just that, opening up to yourself, not the rest of the world, not allowing people to walk all over you or steal from you or anything like that. It's between you, yourself, the master, and the I am. I allow all that I am. Let's take a deep breath with that and take this moment to allow. Part 2. So, Linda, we're going to have 5 items going down. You remember doing this before. The top of the list, just write in the word angel. You started out a long time ago, long time ago as an angel. You were out on a journey, discovery. Who am I? There were no rules. There was no beliefs. There was none of that. You were a pure, radiant being without form. You had something, though, that you don't have now. You had a name. Somewhere along the way, with all the dynamics of creation, the beautiful dynamics, energy came to kind of a standstill. So this great place of earth was created through the order of the ark. Next one is earth. Through the order of the ark. It is, I would say, the greatest experience/experiment in all of creation because it is so limited. So you came here and you forgot. And in that forgetting, you started wandering around and you started creating beliefs. And then the next thing that happened on our chart, I call it the fall from grace. Grace is allowing energy to serve you. You forgot the whole reason for coming here in the first place. Let's figure out this energy thing. What's the relationship between consciousness and energy? What is it that you can do with energy? Energy is the greatest gift that the I am ever imagined, but then you forgot. You fell from grace. Not grace from God, not grace from me or anybody else, from energy serving you. But then, those are minor points compared to this next one. You lost your dignity. And that is one of the saddest things of all to lose. We're going to change that. I'm going to bring dignity back. But the thing is, nobody can give that to you except yourself. I can tell you about it. I can tell you what's missing in your life. But only you can give yourself back dignity. Let's take a good deep breath here in our beautiful gathering with all of you. We come to this place now about allowing the dignity back into your life, allowing the name to come back. I am respect for myself. And you know what happens when you just allow something? Well, then it comes to you.
That was unforgettable.
Now we remember.
No, I remembered, trust me.
That was good. That was good.
It was over the top.
Yeah. Wow. Let's take a breath with that.
It was so,
Ooh,
it was so clear.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to continue on, talk about, we didn't do anything this last month other than the aspectology class that we did online, and but no live events.
Jeff,
Yes.
you just said we didn't do anything. We did all kinds of
No, I
things.
know.
We
but
just,
nothing that anybody cares to see on the screen. So we're going to go through these rather quickly so we can get to the main part. We're back in Hawaii starting Monday.
Oh, poor us.
We're doing the Amio retreat in Kona. I'm really looking forward to getting back there. And
Me too.
it's been a long winter here. I mean,
Yes, it has.
yeah, today's nice out.
Any
It's really
winter is long
the
to me.
first nice day, but today's nice out, and we get to go back and see Belle, the Amio dog. Looking forward to that.
So adorable.
Then it's the Master's Guide to New Energy Living. I think there's one space available. So if anybody here, anybody watching in online, one space available. Hawaii, beautiful. Okay, then in May, online, we're going to be doing the Sexual Energy School. We do that online twice a year, and always love doing it. I don't know how many times we've been through or done the Sexual Energy School live around the world, the online classes, but probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 times. I never get tired of it.
No.
There is such wisdom in that. Never get tired.
That's the right word. It's the
So
right
it's
word.
online, and I believe also we're doing it in Spanish. Billy's
we
going to
are.
be back. Is Billy back there
Yeah,
today?
she's
I can
there.
see a
Yeah,
hand. There she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is the only, we've been really adamant about not having requirements, that we don't really, Jeff and I never wanted to do that. And then over time, you've heard this story before, when we would do events, attendees would come to us and say, boy, you can sure tell who took SES and who didn't. And then we started to notice, it became more and more obvious that there's something so clear about it, about how you manage your energies and relationships, and that we just couldn't, we just knew we had to do that for the smaller live events.
Yeah. And by the way, remember before when I was joking about Adamus, he wanted to come in. I told him to go away, and I said, boy,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
might pay the price for that. So he knocked out the Wi-Fi, which is why we have the doors open, because now the air conditioner is not working. So funny. But fortunately, we're still webcasting, right? Okay, good. Phew. Yeah. At least he didn't mess with that.
You know, the one thing, I keep repeating this, one thing I've always learned is you never know what you don't know.
That's true.
You just got to go with the flow.
On to June, we're going to be down in Santa Fe. How many here are going to be with us in Santa Fe?
Oh,
Good
nice,
number. Yeah,
nice,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That, I think, maybe one space left, or no, 5 spaces left, almost sold out. I'm looking forward to the Adamus roast. We're working with people that are going to be doing that, and it's going to be very interesting.
I'm just going to hold my breath.
And messages from Adamus, Cthulhu, and the other entities. So
I'm excited, and remember, this is literally celebrating Adamus being with us exactly 10 years.
Yes.
Does it seem like 10 years? No.
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 There are 5 spaces left, so if you're interested, there's going to be quite a gathering. There's going to be about 300 of us total.
Yeah.
So that'll be a lot of fun.
Agreed.
And then back to Norway, up at Bergen, Norway, in September, where we're going to be doing, and I have no idea what this is, but Adamus wanted to call it the Master's Code. So we'll be up there. That's sold out, so I'm just going to move on to the next one. Austria, right after that, for the Threshold Reunion. And those are always a lot of fun. You have to have taken Threshold to go to the reunion. It's for graduates only, but we're doing it at
In Roost.
which we've been to many times.
It's wine harvest season.
Yeah.
It'll be quite sweet. It's a charming little town.
I see there's 4 spaces left.
Okay, let's move on.
Good. After that, and this is sold out, so the channeling workshop. By the way, we're already making plans for another channeling workshop in Europe
Next year.
next year. Yeah. So, because this is this year. So we're going to do it next year. Anyway, I love doing the channeling workshop. Back to Hawaii in November. See a
Shocking.
pattern here?
Oh, yeah.
Back to Hawaii. On November 8th, we're going to be doing the blessing ceremony for the new pavilion. It's under construction right now. That is just an artist rendering done by Horace Deneau, who's also the architect on the project. It's going to be beautiful. We should be able to seat about 45 people, kind of open air on 3 sides. Beautiful view, and I'm thrilled. There are a lot of construction going on there right now, getting ready for it. We're even going to have a big kahuna come over and do the blessing.
Are we allowed to say that the shout is going to be there?
Yeah. Actually, no, I should have put in a slide that the next day we're going to be doing, and we're going to try to webcast this. I haven't talked to Peter about it yet, so.
Yeah, we
he's
just drop
packed up
bombs
going,
on
yeah.
people.
We're going to try to webcast it. The only problem is it'll be 4 o'clock in the afternoon Hawaii time, which is about 8, I think, here in Colorado, which is not so bad. But in Europe, it's, I don't know,
The next
3
morning.
in the morning, 4 in the morning. Just get up early.
Work with us. Work with us.
Have some coffee. And then we're going to do the shout the next day from there. So it'll be actually the first shout from the new pavilion, the Shambra Pavilion. Yeah. And then, right there, while we're there, we're going to be doing, I take that back. The shout is the week before the blessing. The shout is the 2nd of November. So we're going to do it from there. And then we're going to do the blessing.
Why do you
after
have all
that.
these notes?
I should follow them. And then we're doing the new Energy Works workshop that sold out, so we'll move right along. And after that, the threshold in Japanese. Linda and I are going to speak Japanese. We have a wonderful translator.
We do.
Hisako, who's going to be translating. Anybody can attend. It's just that the attendees wear the headsets, and Hisako is doing the translation.
And
but-
she's excellent.
Yeah, she's really good. So I think that's the lineup.
I think so.
We got through that pretty quick. Not too bad, huh?
Ooh, aliens.
Okay, now we got quite a bit to cover in Shambra News. Okay. First of all, as always, the Shambra magazine came out earlier this week. Really some good articles and information, and we have a special, I think it's like a 10-page feature on this new movie, Time of the Sixth Sun. And as a matter of fact, we printed off some of the article. If you want to grab a hard copy here, you can. But the movie's coming out. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But even the cover shot is from the movie. Really exciting. It's kind of like movie day here. You know, with the film crew from Rude Awakening and Time of the Sixth Sun coming out, it's like something's happening.
Well, Time of the Sixth Sun is particularly sweet and special because Nikki, the woman that produced this, happened to catch Jeff and get him to channel Tobias, literally one of the last channels before he left.
I mean, days before.
Days before.
Before he left.
So it was some of the last message from Tobias, and I don't think you had any idea it would become such an integral part of this.
Oh, no, and actually, Nikki didn't know either. She brought in Tobias. He did this beautiful channel, and basically she turned it into a movie. I mean, the movie wasn't really scripted. I mean, it was concepted but not scripted. So Tobias is the narrator. The movie was built kind of on this channel, and I hope I'm saying that right, Nikki, but I know you and Theo are watching online.
We did our best.
So, but it's fascinating. We're going to talk about that in just a minute, but we have a few other things to cover.
We do.
We do.
Oh.
What?
What? Time to hang it up?
Hang what up?
What?
What are you hanging up?
Well,
There's got to
you
be an
know,
explanation to this.
things change, whether you like it or not. So she was family and friend for 19 great years, and now hangs up her apron amidst our sad tears. She always had a smile and a kind word to say. We'll miss you, Sandra Harris, at every shout day.
Sandra, come on up, Sandra.
Sandra is
Do you like the
moving on.
poem?
I was like, what?
So Sandra is been with us for 19 years. The Coal Creek days.
Yeah.
Remember, we used to go to
Sitting
some
at
of
the
those
fireplace
some of
and
those
the lawn
hotels.
chairs.
Yeah. So she's been an integral part of what we do. Done an amazing job in service. Keeps us fed and filled with coffee and everything else. Sandra is resigning. This is her last shout
Deep breath.
in that position. You're going to come back and visit, aren't you?
Oh, of course.
Oh, good,
You're not
good.
getting off the hook that easy.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But we wanted to take a moment to acknowledge Sandra and say thank you in front of the
Thank you,
whole
Sandra.
world.
Thank you for all your service.
Thank you. been an honor and a pleasure. Now I can't talk.
I know.
That's usually unreal for me. I'm always talking. No, it's been a pleasure and an honor to serve Crimson Circle for these 19 years, and I will miss you all. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sandra sent me her email the other day. It happened to be April Fool's, and I wrote her back right away, and I said, "Yeah, funny joke. Get back here." But she said she's really.
We were
really
hoping she was joking.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandra. We
Thank you, Sandra.
really appreciate you. Thanks. Big hand for Sandra.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. All this energy movement. It's like, wow. Okay. What's up next?
You know.
I should look at my. Oh, wow. The new I Am Joy is out. It's part of the Master's Pause series. Just came out earlier this week.
Master's Pause.
Master's Pause series. It just came out earlier this week. The Master's Pause is that kind of brilliant creation of Adamus. Say, we're going 120 miles an hour in this thing, and it's crazy at times. Every once in a while, we just have to stop, take a deep breath, take a pause. And the new one, actually, we recorded in Hawaii.
We did.
About a month or so ago. And so you'll see the living room in the set there. But this was pretty different than the other ones. We'd had Master's Pause, I forgot which, Cleanse, I think. And what were the other ones?
Jeff, I don't know and I don't care.
Okay.
This one is really.
Sleep.
Wait, they're all
Safe,
awesome.
I'm safe, yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it moving. They're all wonderful. They're nice because they're little breaks, and each one has a theme that's related to something we can fill into. And Adamus truly gives us a new perspective of what joy is.
So let's take a look at Master's Pause, I Am Joy. Take a look. See
Channel
what it's.
incredible material.
Thanks. Joy is actually not really an emotion. It's not an emotion because it's always there. It's not controlled by the mind. Joy is the natural state of being of the I am, the I exist. Joy is life itself, and it's always, always there. You could be having a bad day, you could be feeling depressed, and yet you come to discover as the master that joy is always, always there. You see, joy is the natural state of anything living. There's joy in every cell of your body. Even when your body is in pain, yes, there is the element of joy because joy comes from the I exist. I live. I breathe. Let's take a good deep breath with that and let's go into the marab of joy. Letting yourself truly feel and sense this thing that's always with you, that comes from the I exist and the master, the joy that now can be part of your human experience. It can be with you every single day. Things like happiness are often based on other people, dependent on other people, or dependent on something like money and abundance, or even health. But joy knows no limits. It needs no others. It needs no thing other than just to be alive, to be the I exist. For you, the human, to allow yourself
to feel this joy once again, it can change things because it changes the energy. You can heal, cure, you can realign yourself just by allowing yourself to be in joy. It is letting yourself feel alive again, a constant rejoicing of living, of experiencing, of the I exist. Joy, it's natural. It comes from the I exist and from the Master, and now it's time for the human to embrace it once again. I am joy.
Okay.
So I love Adamus' take on joy. It's not just an emotion that comes through every once in a while. It's always there. And just tap back into that.
I'm working on joy and body pain, though.
Joy and body pain.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. Yeah, and I love what somebody said about it. Adamus guides us to the very core of our being in a gentle way to allow joy to be felt.
Very sweet.
Yeah, and you can download this. It's an audio and a video and text, and you can download it so you can put it on your phone and carry it with you. So it just came out this week. It was good. Okay.
And it's already been popular.
It's been pretty popular
Right.
all week.
Yeah.
So,
I think we all would like more joy in our life. Oh.
what a great intro, too.
Oh.
Keyhawk 9. Registration is now open. It actually doesn't start until July, but we do a registration. There's payment plans for whoever would like them. But it's Keyhawk 9 is here. We're just kind of finishing up Keyhawk 8. It's getting more and more intense.
Jeff,
Yes?
this is only April. There's a little more to go.
Yeah. But, yeah, there is. But I guess I'm already feeling into Keyhawk 9 because Adamus kind of told us
He's
that.
alluding to it.
Yeah, he said something the other day about it that basically, I forgot what he said, but it was cool. Anyway, I think...
Well, Adamus has said that, you don't have to do Keyhawk, but that's where he really focuses his energy on working with us and supporting us in a very direct way. People that are in it like it as I do, because you sit there in your own safe space and everyone feels it in their own way. And that's what I think makes it special and unique. And it's going to be offered in 5 languages this year.
Wow. We'll get to that in just a minute, but I actually think we have just a little recap to show
Good, okay.
for Keyhawk 9.
Good.
I come here now into the house of Keyhawk, and it feels so much like the modern day mystery schools. We're exploring now into some of the great physics of reality, true metaphysics, truths about energy and consciousness and creation, and then living it. You chose to come back in this lifetime to be in the world, to live it, to embody it, to be the human to the fullest extent of being a human, and learning to love it and appreciate it, learning to relish it, to cherish it, to savor it, to sense it. And then in the embodied realization, coming to the place where you are fully human and master and I am. As the human in awareness of the master and the I am, to go freely into your experiences in life on this planet without fear, without lack, without repercussion. For the human to be free without guilt or shame, free in its experiences, truly being all of the beauty that a human possibly can be. That's what we're doing in this modern day mystery school.
Oh, I love Kihak.
So actually, this year we're doing it in 5 different languages, as Linda mentioned, and
English, German, Japanese, Russian, and
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
I just take that for granted. We're so
Let me
lucky
go
with
back.
Billy.
There it is.
There it
Yeah.
is.
5 different languages. That's a lot. I mean, just doing it in one other language, but it's actually been working really, really well. We've got a great group of translators, and they get it done very, very quickly. So 5 languages
Well,
this
it's
year.
really incredible because we also found out a lot of people were participating in Kihak, and they didn't always trust their English, but they said they always could feel the energy, and they were fine with that. But then to be able to add these main languages is certainly a plus.
Yeah. It's 2 sessions a month. Linda and I do it from all around the world. Literally, we've done Kihak sessions and the base of the Great Pyramid. We've done it.
It's 2 unless Adamus decides to throw something extra in or wants to
He
do
does once in a
something
while.
else.
Once
Yes,
in a while, he'll
does.
throw in
Yes,
some
he-
extra ones. We've done it on the beaches in Australia.
We
We've
have.
done it in Colombia and Brazil.
Paris.
Iguazu Falls, Paris, under the Eiffel Tower. So it's pretty amazing. And we have people from, I think, about 42 different countries participating. So
It's quite sweet.
I love the global nature of Kihak.
Yes.
So it opens up, it is open for registration. If you're interested, sign up now. So that's Kihak.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's really, truly one of my favorite things.
It is my favorite.
I love
What?
that. It's how I'd like to wake up every morning, just that sound. But anyway, moving on. Tobias is coming back. And he has got a story to tell. Yeah, now I got your interest. There is the new movie, Time of the Sixth Sun. It's been in the making for over 10 years. As we talked about earlier, Tobias is the narrator, the thread throughout the whole thing. And there are some amazing people in the film, some big names in the film, and it's such an honor. And I say Tobias is coming back because, he left 10 years ago. And now, as the new wave of Awakening Humans is coming in, and remember what that was like a long time ago for us, there's a whole new wave coming in, and Tobias, through his narration of the movie and other things, is really making a comeback. Tobias was perfect for us when we were going through the awakening, and then it was time to move on. But I'm so excited about the film because Tobias is in it, but also it's an amazing, beautiful production. It's just
Very well
truly
produced.
beautiful. I think in just a moment, we've got a trailer from it. The important thing to remember about this film, it's not just for you, it's about you. In other words, as you watch the film, you'll maybe remember going through your own awakening and some of the things that really hit you at the time, and you've moved on in so many ways. But now this film, it's about your story, our story, as we were going through the awakening, coming to new realizations, and it's really beautifully done. Any words before we go into the trailer?
No.
Great. So
It's nice. It'd be fun to see the trailer.
and it's actually coming out April 24th. We'll explain in just a minute how you can actually watch it for free, plus all the other
Options.
and it's a docu-series behind it. So it's more than just one film. So let's...
The woman that did this, Nikki, really went out and seeking to really talk to a lot of really spiritually oriented people to really capture a picture of that.
The intro was by Greta Scacchi, I think is how you say her name, well-known actress in Europe. It's all the leading role is a guy by the name of Estes Tone, who's really become an amazing overnight success. One of his YouTube songs that he does called The Golden Dragon, of all things, 60 million views. I mean, he's becoming
Wild.
kind of a pop phenomena. And of course, Tobias as the narrator. So let's take a look at Time of the Sixth Sun.
A Cree Indian prophecy states, "When the earth has been ravaged and the animals are dying, a tribe of people from all races, creeds, and colors will put their faith in deeds, not words, to make the land green again." Millions of people are awakening. Many are answering the call, and these rainbow warriors are now spreading a message of unity across the globe. A new heart-based culture is starting to reveal itself. The shift has begun. Our ancestors understood our symbiotic relationship to nature and the elements and foresaw the collapse of an unsustainable world. The voice of the collective is our guide and storyteller, and the world's wisdom keepers share their sacred transmissions.
It is time to remember who you are, why you are here, at this time of the greatest change ever.
The Kundalini of the earth now is emitting the new cycle, the new vibration.
This three-dimensional time is so quickly passing.
It is now up to you. The ones who are awakening, the ones who will help to create the new earth. The ones who will expand their consciousness.
When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace.
We have to, as embodied beings, step to the next level of collective consciousness.
The grandmothers now that must be the ones that take these children and hold their hand and walk them over the bridge.
She speaks through the heart. She speaks through our bones and our flesh.
And she cries, I am that I am.
You're witnessing the birth of new energy and new consciousness. You're hearing the call of the elders and the indigenous ones to accept your own sovereignty, to accept your own independence.
How do you live a divine life and be human at the same time?
Let the mind expand and open.
When they do these ceremonies, they're dreaming a new world.
Continuing to hold the dream and the vision of the new earth that is coming.
As I think and speak and act and intend, so shall it be.
Wow. So we all need to start collectively dreaming of paradise.
And as we dream, we find the visions to dream ourselves into a much more awakened state of being.
It's time to wake up and realize whether you're the dreamer or the dreamed.
Follow your heart.
Know truth. Be truth. So what will you dream tonight? And will you act on it tomorrow? Our future is in your hands.
So it's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting that now there's this whole new wave coming, kind of behind us, in a way of speaking. So much of what we've been doing over the years is now going to be there for wisdom for them. So I love the movie, so well produced. And Nikki and Tio, you guys have done an amazing job and worked their tails off to get this ready. It's going to be coming out April 24th. Now, they're doing it in a really unique way, a way I really like. It's free. And you don't have to pay anything for it. You just have to know when to catch it for free. So I've asked Tio to put together a little video for us to explain how you get it for free. And not just the Time of the Sixth Sun, but they have, I think it's an 8-part docu-series behind it. And one of those documentaries is Tobias doing the channel, and there's also another part of it where Estes has taken one of the Tobias channels and put it to music, and this is all part of an extended package. So you can buy like a big package with a lot of stuff, or just the free content if you want. I'm going to let Tio explain how this all works in this video that he recorded for us.
Hello, my name is Theo Van Dort and I'm the executive producer of Time of the Sixth Sun, and I'm making this video for Jeff, Linda and all of you at Chambra. So what is Time of the Sixth Sun? Well, it's a movie that's been filmed over the last 11 years. 16 different countries have been visited to film over 85 Indigenous elders, wisdom keepers and thought leaders on the evolution of human consciousness, the awakening human and walking more gently upon the earth. And if you'd like to opt in to watch for free, you can visit the Crimson Circle link, which is crimsoncircle.totsmovie.com, timeofthesixthsunmovie.com. So crimsoncircle.totsmovie.com, but I'm sure Jeff will put that into the documentation that he sends out with this video. Now, the actual movie itself, when you want to opt in, you go to that link and it'll take you to this landing page where you can see a video of me explaining the whole process in more detail. And further down the page, you can watch the trailer for the movie, and even further down the page, the 1-minute trailers for each of the documentary episodes, which is a real deep dive into the subjects that we cover in the 108-minute movie, because in 108 minutes trying to squeeze all those speakers in was very, very difficult. So a lot of people have seen it said, could you go into more detail, which is why we've created the 8-episode docuseries. And again, you can watch all of that for free. And when you scroll down the page to opt in, all you need to do is enter your name and your email address there. If you would like us to send you text messages with the URLs every day when we release the movie and each subsequent day for the docuseries episodes, you can opt in with your mobile number there. And we have to add this box because we're United Kingdom based, so that's for GDPR, the joy that it is. And then all you do is click the green button. And when you click the green button, actually, if you try and leave, it will tell you we're going to be very protective with your data. And when you click the green button, you end up on this thank you page where we ask you to do 3 things. Firstly, click the link in the email we send you, because that allows the email server to know that the content we're sending you is of relevance and is more likely that more emails that we send you will end up in your inbox rather than in your junk or your spam folder. Say yes to the push notifications, which will come up at the top. And also, I'd highly recommend you click the green button, because that ensures that you opt into our Facebook Messenger service. So that's giving us 3 different ways that we can send you the movie URL and the docuseries URLs each day, and we won't use it for anything else, no, for marketing, just for letting you know about the movie. So that's what I'd highly suggest you do. Estas Tone is in the film. Jeffrey Hoppe obviously is channeling Tobias as our guide and our storyteller in the movie. It's incredible content that you will have never seen before. So as a Crimson Circle member, I'm sure you're going to want to watch that. It's introduced by Greta Scacchi as the voice of the Ancient Mother, and we've got all these people in the film, you know, Jeffrey, Charles Eisenstein, John Varlo, Estas Tone, Desmond Tutu, David Icke, Sadhguru, with huge followings, and hopefully they're going to help promote just in the same way that Jeff and Linda kindly are. And Estas Tone, if you don't know who he is, he's a beautiful musician, Russian, Ukrainian, gypsy troubadour who was a traveling street busker a few years ago when Nicky Williams, or we know affectionately as Luna, as the director and the producer of the film, met him. And over the last few years, his career has just gone stratospheric. He's playing out huge concert halls all over the world now. And his video on YouTube, 60.66 million views for the song of the Golden Dragon. And his music features throughout the film, as well as music from other artists, including Charlie Roscoe, who's actually put together the film score. Beautiful music, beautiful cinematography in the film. As I said, it's 108 minutes long. And we've only had this page up for a few days, and already we've had 312 opt-ins without running any ads. That's just viral people sharing it. When people think, actually, you know what, I know somebody would love to watch that, they're sharing the link for us. We've had an 85.71% opt-in rate, which, if any of you know marketing, is huge, which means for every 5 people that visit the site, over 4 of them opt in, which in marketing terms is huge, which just shows how relevant the content is. And this is the way the model works. Wednesday, the 24th of April, we will be releasing the movie online through a URL that we'll send you through any of those channels I spoke to you about earlier. And when you click that URL, you'll be able to go and watch the movie online. The movie will then stay up, but it will be replaced after 48 hours, actually. But after 24 hours, the docuseries episode 1 will go up, which is an awakening global consciousness. That stays up for 24 hours, and then that gets replaced the next day by healing the ancestral wounds On Saturday, it'll go to Ancient and Future Technologies. On Sunday, Sustainable Futures. Monday, the Grandmothers Speak, which is all the indigenous elders' wisdom from all the different grandmothers. The Grandfathers Speak, what would you say to? And finally, on Thursday, the 2nd of May, the beautiful Tobias and Adamus channel, never seen before footage, which you as Crimson Circle or Chambra, we're going to absolutely love. And on the final weekend, we open up access to everything. But after that 10-day period is over, you're not able to access the content anymore. So we will be offering online packages and offline packages where you can continue that journey. So if you were to purchase the digital package, you get Time of the Sixth Son, the movie, the 8-part docuseries, the transcripts of all of the footage in both of those, the 2 CD album, which is actually an MP3 download for the digital package, and that's 2 CDs, one with the film score and all of the poignant quotes from the movie put back in, so it's a beautiful remembrance when you're going back to listen to that in your car or as you're traveling around. And you also get another CD or MP3 download, which is Jeffrey Hoppe, channeling Tobias, again, never heard before, and Estas Tone has specifically written, sound mastered, and mixed this with a beautiful track that goes underneath that meditation by Jeffrey channeling Tobias. You're going to get a 120-page photo ebook, A Journey of Awakening, plus bonus episodes and bonuses, and that's only going to be $97, and a proportion of that money will also go back to our Heart Fund, where we're going to be giving back to Indigenous and loads of different projects that we're working with. And then you can also purchase a physical package. So if this is the digital version, you can get a physical version of all of that. So you actually physically get the DVDs, you get the CDs, you get the book, you get the MP3s that you can actually download onto your phone, and a USB stick that's going to have all of the transcripts and the like on there. And that's it. That's an overview of what you get if you were to opt in to watch for free. You just need to go to crimsoncircle.totsmovie.com, or you can also join us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Time of the Sixth Son, the movie. And thank you so much, Jeffrey. Thank you so much, Linda, for helping us to share this message. And to all of you at Chambra, I wish you a wonderful day.
Good. Yeah.
Just want to add that the Tobias channel was a contribution to the project, and that Crimson Circle is, that channel was donated and the way it was used, and that Crimson Circle is not taking any revenue from this in any way, just so you know.
Well, and they have affiliate links, so when you click the link, they know it came through Crimson Circle, but we said, no, geez, you spent over 10 years making the film. Nikki, you keep the money, and we're so happy to just support it. I mean, I might be going a little overboard, but this is like prophecy. I mean, this is like, we knew we were going to go into awakening. We were going to be the first group through it in so many ways. And there would come others after us. And now I'm seeing it happen. And it's just, I get the chills. And it's like, so when I say Tobias is coming back, how appropriate for the ones who are just starting waking up. And of course, we know, and we want to scream out to them, say, don't do it. Don't do it. But if you do, watch this movie. It's great. And I can't say enough about the talent, the professionalism, the dedication that Nikki has putting this together, assisted by Theo, who's done an amazing job. We just saw him on the screen. They have really made this their life's work, kind of their passion. We so appreciate it. And the way they're doing this, the marketing, really offering it for free, it's going to go viral, global. So we'll see what happens with all that. Again, if you want the information, how to sign up for free, and they're not going to bug you to buy anything. They are not going to do that. You will get emails about when certain segments are available, and if you want the bigger package, great, but they're not going to bug you about it. They're not like that. They have tremendous credibility. If you're interested, crimsoncircle.totsmovie.com. That's Time of the Sixth Son movie.com. And I know from it's already gone out in the magazine. They've had a lot of Chambra already signing up for it. So let's take a good deep breath and wish Nikki, Theo, and the whole production of Time of the Sixth Son an amazing launch as it comes up here. All right. It's Nikki
Very
and
high
Theo.
quality production.
Yeah.
Very high quality production.
Okay, and thank you so much, Nikki. We're going to take a break. Yeah, but before we do, we want to say...
Oh my God, you did good, Jeff. You did good.
This is amazing. I'm a Virgo. We want to thank the Crimson Circle Angels,
Always.
the
Thank you.
international web hosts, all the translators,
Amazing people.
the workshop hosts, volunteers, and all of you, all Chambre around the world,
Thank you.
for making this one hell of an adventure. We'll come back in 30 minutes and see what Uncle Adamus has to say.
Uncle.
Hopefully he'll come back
I got a
around.
different title
I'm trying
than
to
that,
suck up
but-
to him. I'm really trying to suck up to him right now. All right, we're going to take a coffee break. See you soon.
Thank
All
you,
right,
everyone.
thank you.
Thank you.